Time about horse.
You guys, that was really good. I've I've actually never heard that song.
It's so good.
Okay, though the internet is now receiving our content, welcome back, guys, to episode 11 of the Excelsior trials.
Woo! Yay! And there was much
Woo, go team, go.
rejoicing.
Yeah.
And there was Richard dressing. What?
Much rejoicing.
Oh,
Well, boys, what did we do in our last episode?
We leveled up.
we arrived back.
We had a sparring session.
Our bar
Sort
is
of.
up and running, and we know what we have to do. We just have to check in on the finances every 10 days. Reroll on the
Yep.
finances every 10 days.
Okay.
We got Poppy the chef. He's definitely our chef. We talked to Broxley about at the fellowship of the innkeepers to talk about the rules and regulations regarding laws and how late we can be open and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, we opened puzzles. Opening night went really well. It was really busy.
We were underprepared, if I remember right.
But we did well, though. I thought we did pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought, Volmok was not doing the best behind the bar, but Volmok was doing all right.
I caught up pretty quick.
Severn and I were killing it on tables, and then Leo, you know how he did.
Leo was bartending. Vaku was bussing.
Yep, Vaku did some work as well.
Great. Yeah.
And then a god showed up and transported us into
our dream state. We had that dream state fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Severn got some awesome stuff.
And Vaku blew it for me, but it's all right.
Yeah, Severn hid like a little bitch up in the sky.
Like a little bitch.
Like a winning bitch.
You mean where you just stayed out of range until I killed everyone else?
Yeah, because it took 3 turns to heal all the damage that Volmok did to me on his opening attack.
Yeah, Vaku's giving himself maybe just a hair too much credit.
You killed everyone?
You're not wrong. You know what you said is not technically wrong.
Yep,
That's kind of correct.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing that I do in Warzone. Basically, what happened is
you die, and the rest of your team is just why
everyone else does all the damage, and then you turn and shoot, and then one bullet downs them, and you get the credit for the down and the kill.
First of all, you two did no damage to each other, so I'm the one who did all the damage to both of you.
What are you talking about?
You and
someone hit me and stunned me.
That was me.
Yeah, he hit you and stunned you.
Oh, and then Volmok.
And then as you were stunned, I hit him.
You hit me, I thought.
No, Volmok only hit one of your mirror.
Oh, your things. Well, okay, so that counts, Nick. Jeez.
Does it?
Does it?
Damn, dude.
Does it though?
Does it? Does it?
Do it.
Okay.
Hey, John, what is that thing in that language where it's like you are already dead? It's in Japanese or something. That was in a Call of Duty video that I saw. Someone threw a proximity mine on a what do they call those things?
Station?
On a loadout marker, and someone drove by it in a car, and it blew up and blew the car up.
Deja vu, I just wanna be placed before. Fire on the streets, and I know it's my time to go.
Ome wa mo shinderu.
Omayamo shinderu.
Ome wa ome.
Omayamo.
Omayamo.
Oh, omoemamu shinderu.
Okay.
I think that's all we did.
Okay.
That was all we did last session, right?
Yeah.
It ended with the bar opening.
Yeah, it wasn't an extremely long session, if I recall.
No, but you guys did indeed level up. at the end of
Mhm.
it. Getting you a monk
Yeah.
6.
Holy
Magical
crap,
crits.
features.
Va- Vaku. Or yeah, Vaku. You have your fists are now magical. Vomok, you are now a battle master. You've really enhanced like how you fought in the arena, and it seems to be coming back to you, and you've learned some new tricks, especially when it comes to fighting monsters. Jackson, you really wanted to hone your skills with your crossbow and Shadowblade, so you've spent a lot of time focusing on that, and you sense your martial prowess getting stronger. And Severin, through your bond with Helm, and your new trials and tribulations, you feel as though your bond with your god has gotten stronger.
Yay!
Yay. And there was much rejoicing.
Yay, Helm, the god of protection.
Do you recall? I'm just looking in my features. I typed in, or I clicked on combat superiority. I'm just looking through to try to remember what the maneuvers I learned were, since they're not just immediately listed in front of me.
Fainting attack, parry, and tripping attack.
Is that listed somewhere? I mean, other than like in the big list of them, is it?
It is
somewhere
in your notes section.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Notes: fainting, parry, tripping.
Okay. Also, Zach, did you pick a fighting style? You did. You
Archery.
chose archery. Okay.
Yep. That's why I maxed out my crossbow. And I think you already added the. Maybe you didn't. I should get +2
The hit.
to my. Is it? I think it's only
it's-
ranged though.
It's added.
All right.
Yeah, because you have a
Then I
+1
also-
crossbow plus that.
Yep. And then I also have the second wind.
You have second wind. Okay. All right. Well, adventurers, it is morning. How do you want to proceed with your day?
Well, how many days has it been since we
Opened?
watched that guy?
Oh, right. Oh, that.
Yeah,
We
we
only had a
kept
couple days left on
rewatching.
that.
Yeah.
I
We'll
don't
have to
know how
make our
many
way
days.
up to the
How many days
Blackstaff
has it been?
Tower. 3 days?
But wait, we can't. Don't we? Do we have to still stay and like help pour drinks and help run food and stuff, or is that now set up? Like, do we have to have someone assign someone to help us with that?
You guys do have Leo hired to do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So-
just for opening night. We were more.
Yes, you are extra busy.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So we have to help out when it gets crazy busy, but
Yep.
if we're off on our adventures, then we're fine.
Yeah. So I suppose we should do that.
You guys, I'm so happy that this is open now. And we can just let it sit and make money.
Yeah. So what would we like to do?
I think stopping by the Yawning Portal to check in with Volo, see how the whole following Deuterino has gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do it. Anything else going on?
Okay, so you guys are gonna
Yep.
head to the Yawning Portal. Are
Yep,
you all
and
heading out
find
there?
Signs of Maloon Wardrick from the Grey Order.
War Dragon.
Wardrobe.
Wardrick? Why do I have War Dragon written down?
No, I have Wardrick.
War Dragon is what I have written
Aha!
down.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we should head to. I think we should all head to the Yawning Portal, and then we'll just try to follow him stealthily if possible.
Oh, we just had to watch him, and if it's been a 10-day, right?
think
It's
it's
been
been
pretty
like
So we
close.
just got
It's been like 8 or
yeah.
9.
So we just got. Oh, so maybe we should follow him for a day.
Yeah, let's do that. Because wasn't Volo also having someone keep an eye on him through a weird deal he made with Leo or something?
Well, we made the deal with him, and then Leo was following him, but now Leo's working for us, so somebody else needs to follow him. So Volo said he'd take care of it, but we can always finish out this task ourselves.
I think that is a fair suggestion and a good use of our time.
And the day is set.
Okay. So, you guys gonna take your normal path to the Yawning Portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's something else we maybe should be doing.
Such as
Well, I don't know. DM's voice was a little ambiguous.
It's always ambiguous.
I know.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
You feel safe.
I mean, there are a couple other options. Like if we are looking for random jobs, I think we haven't talked to Jalist or Silvermane. He's a recruiter for the Lord's Alliance, and he may have
Correct.
occasional security jobs for us.
He's usually
Maybe
at the
check-
Yawning Portal, though.
Yeah, we haven't checked in with JB Nevercaught in a while. He hasn't given us any days.
Well, we did try to look for him, but he just wasn't around.
Right. I've also got notes on a guy named Morden Cabin, who was a head of the Order of the Night. I don't remember why I have that note, but he's a guy.
I do too. He's the leader of the Order of the Night.
Yeah. I don't remember who the Order of the Night is.
I'm basically like a powerful group of wizards and that kind of operate out of Waterdeep.
Like a wizard's guild, kind of.
Kinda, but it's more along the lines of and actually you guys, the order is wrong. It's known as the Order of 8. So its primary members are associated with the 8 most powerful wizards in Faerun.
Oh.
Ooh, and this guy's the head of them?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Oh, I can go all the way to my microwave with my computer on my desk with this headphones actually.
That's great.
Sorry.
Cool. Grab me something while you're there.
All right, I got you.
I would much
Anywho.
enjoy a coffee right about now.
Order of
Yeah,
8.
so let's go to the Yawning Portal. We're mainly looking for Maloon, War Dragon. If we happen to see maybe
Jalister.
Nevercaught or Jalist or Silvermane, check in on them and say, hey, we need money always.
All right.
Yeah, we're up for adventure and killing of things.
Slaying of beasts.
Careful what you wish for.
Oh my shinderu.
Moemo. Nani?
Is that from like JoJo or what?
No, it's from something else.
Sounds like it'd be from like JoJo. Or like that kind of a.
Do you guys remember Samurai Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was before I had cable.
Yeah.
There was another one too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
That was on my grandma's house.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. Something of the Silver Wind is what the anime is from. Yeah, Fist of the Fist of the North Star. That's what it's called.
This of the North Star.
That's where that reference comes from.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oop, I don't know that one.
All right. Through the
Alright,
yawning portal.
okay.
Clap, 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 clap.
Okay. So you guys head to the yawning portal. On your way, you probably would have seen a few more caravans than you typically would walking down Main Street.
Interesting.
Can I?
Any signs on them,
Yeah.
markings that indicate what they are from? There's caravans, so I suppose
Yeah.
not.
There's no markings, at least on the nothing on the outside. They're just simply marked ones. So
Can I approach one of these caravans and ask them what they're doing in town?
you could try, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Okay, so you approach a caravan and you find a few hooded figures, driving the caravan.
And I walk up and I say, hello, good travelers. Just curious, as I'm seeing a little more traffic on the road than usual. What brings you to town today?
As you were saying this, they had just continued driving, so you just kept like yelling at them as they were like driving past you. They definitely did not stop.
Okay, good talk.
I look at Vaku. I shake my head, and I'll step into the street, put my hand up in front of one of the carriages, giving me enough time to like, if they don't stop, to like jump out of the way, and just like ask them to stop. Well, I don't ask them. I kind of force them to stop.
Okay. You do that, and one of the hooded figures puts his hood down, and like rapidly gets his horses to stop. He's like, "Boy, you looking to die now?"
Oh, not at all, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience, but you see, my friend here has a question for you.
And I don't give a bloody damn. And as he turns his horses,
It's
Now,
okay.
now I say, what are you doing over there?
he's like,
Just curious, what brings you to town?
He's like, "I'm just passing through, you dumb shits." As he just gets going, moves his caravan around you.
As it passes, do I get any glimpse? Like, can I see inside the wagons? What kind of things they're transporting? Is it people?
Give me
Is
a
it
perception check.
cargo? Don't mind if I do. Ouch.
You see some crates. They're all enclosed, so you can't see anything that would deal with what's inside of them.
Oh, is it too early for me to use a spell slot, guys? Let's detect magic and see what's going on in there.
You use
If there's magic in there.
you detect magic, but there seems to be no magic emitting from the cart. Actually, no. You would notice that one of the carts, not the cart that you guys questioned, but one seems the overhang or the tarp seems to be imbued with illusionary magic.
One of the carts.
Yes.
Sounds like they're moving weed from state to state.
Right. I'm not gonna like confront them or anything yet, but can I tell what direction they're heading? Is there a certain ward they're clearly headed to? Are they going to the trade ward or the?
Looks like they're moving north through town.
Moving north.
And we want to go south to go to the yawning portal, huh?
Correct.
All right. And I say,
Well,
everyone, this caravan need be no concern of ours. We have our mission.
Fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Those are some weary travelers.
Well, if they are weary, that would explain why they're in such short temper.
Perhaps we can ask Volo if he knows anything of these carbs.
Right.
Yeah, he might know something. He usually knows a lot.
If you must know, then one of us can follow them.
Batu, do you
No,
really care?
I don't really care. I was simply curious. Let's go on with our mission.
Okay.
We can ask Volo when we get there. That's kind of his whole thing. He sits at the yawning portal, he drinks, and he knows things.
Okay. Well, as you guys continue on, you do indeed make it to the yawning portal. As you look around, you guys would probably notice right away that in the same familiar spot by the fireplace, you see the man that you were to follow, still looking down at his axe. And
I look over.
oh, go for it.
Oh, I'll just look over at him. Does he look up at us at all when we walk in?
He gives a glance, but quickly looks back down at his axe.
Do I make eye contact with him or no?
Do you make eye contact with him?
Yeah.
I would say for that split second, you probably did.
All right. After he looks away, I don't take very much time to continue looking at him. I just turn away.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, well, I would imagine Volo's in his regular spot, isn't he?
You do occasionally hear the cheer or the hearty laugh of Volo.
I do a quick
Is there anyone
look
else
around
there?
Yeah, I want to do a quick look around for Jalist or Silvermane or like JB Nevercaught or the people we know.
Jealous or so it is probably a little bit too early in the morning. And as you look around the main floor of the Yanni portal, you don't see anyone of those names.
Okay.
However, as you enter, or are you guys gonna head to see Volo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. So
Severin
as
is going to stay and keep an eye on Maloon. Severin is not going to go talk to Volo.
What's the name of the map?
sorry, not Waterdeep. Yanni
The
portal.
yawning portal?
Is it
Yeah,
the Yawning Portal? How come I can't find it in the maps? Oh,
It's
here.
I just searched yawning and found it.
Yeah.
I just
right?
searched portal and found it.
I just searched the and didn't find it.
Well, as you guys enter,
Well, that was it, you guys. My eyes are permanently rolled to the back of my head after that comment.
all right.
I knew it would be Matt, I just didn't know when.
As you guys entered Volo's room, you do indeed see another familiar face. That of a JB Nevercaught. Joking it up with Volo.
The plot thickens.
Doo-doo-doo.
All right. JB Nevercaught. I'm thinking to myself, I'm seeing him. He's the former drow, or the drow that Drax may or may not know.
He is indeed not.
he definitely looks
Yeah.
like a human.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, I was reading. No, my note was jumbled. I see it. Part covered. I see it.
you see the two of them laughing, and they're like, "Ah, yes, adventurers. Welcome." Volo says to you all, and you
Good-
hear JB
Good
say
morning.
say
Good
something similar.
morning.
He tips his hat to you and is like, "Looks like you all are still in good health." And from what I heard, your opening was a huge success last night.
We are in good health. Thank you for noticing. Looks as you are as well. And yes, the opening was a great success, albeit a little busy.
I wish I could have stopped by, but I had business to attend to. Some things have been moving around in the city, and I just needed to talk to a old compatriot here.
By moving around, you don't happen to be referencing the caravan that we passed on our way here.
No, that's just a simple caravan. Trust me, I've already had some of my men investigated.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, you could roll insight.
That's a good roll.
From what I can tell, from what you can tell, he's telling the truth.
All right. Well, I'm sure they've passed through. I just haven't seen a caravan of that size.
Like, well, you haven't been in Waterdeep that long, then apparently. I understand that the Underdark can be tough.
Apparently not. Well, I have no reason to doubt you.
He's like, well, perhaps you all can help me with my little adventure or little tasks that I need investigated. I have most of my men out doing other business. Of course, you'd be paid a good amount. And you know what? Actually, as he kind of laughs, he's like, "Yes, it does work, Severin."
Oh, sorry, I was just testing. That's how you whisper.
Yep. Um,
Sorry, I threw off your train.
you're good.
You blew it.
He's like, I have some individuals that I need investigated. A specific family.
A family, you say?
Specific, you say?
Specific indeed. The Callansters. They're one of the royal families here. And I will spell that out. Or Castlanters. That's what that's it.
Casa.
Blanca.
They're a royal family in the area, you say?
Correct. And, it's just something seems to be off about what they're doing. They're too clean for a royal family. Not enough room.
Well, I do have a question for you. I understand that, maybe certain laws are not applicable to things, but we could get in very deep trouble for spying on a royal family, could we not?
Indeed, so it'd be something you'd have to be careful of.
I find
All
your
right.
lack of faith disturbing.
What anything specific that's too clean? You don't trust someone they're not willing to get their hands dirty, or
I don't trust anyone that I don't have any intelligence on.
Oh.
Like you all, I
Hmm.
have a pretty good understanding of where you all came from. Severin, of course, from the south, defender of Helm, and obviously very devout. Draxon, a very interesting case from the Underdark. Jim-
I chuckled to myself.
Uh, the former slave, Volmok, and of course the orphan maker.
I'm sorry, did he say orphan maker?
Vaku.
I'm sorry, did he say slave?
Uh,
Vaku,
Yeah,
as he utters these words, you actually kind of lose consciousness for a little bit. You're still standing, but your eyes kind of glaze over.
all four of us?
No, just Vaku, as he
Oh,
snaps
okay.
3 times, and you come back to your senses.
Oh, that was
Now-
weird. Felt like I was somewhere else there for a second. What were we talking about?
He's like, "Oh,
Did
don't worry about it."
Did everything just taste purple to you?
uh,
Uh,
Vaku, you feeling
well,
alright
I
over
guess
there?
we'll have to circle back around to this conversation. Let's stay on track for the time being, I guess. Gee, as my eyes can't help but just kind of dart back and forth between everyone and Vaku, and back to Vaku, and back to Vaku, back to Vaku.
I'm
Everyone's
looking
not
at
even in the room.
JB Nevercaught.
Yes. You have not mentioned that you are really anything about like your history in the Underdark, so it's very particular that he knows a lot about you being down.
Yeah,
from-
I'm staring at him.
and he's
You
like,
know, I would ask how you know so much about all of us, but I suppose it shouldn't come as a surprise.
in that regards, you would be correct. Volo seems to be getting a little bit uncomfortable with this conversation and how it's going. He's like, "Well, I also have something else I need you guys to attend to if you also have some extra time." There's been, as we talked before, you know, there's this stone that's supposed to enlighten you to the path to the hidden Dragon Bolt. I've caught some wind of some possible attacks that have been occurring in the city of the dead. People kind of are being found, heads decapitated, and brains completely lurched out away.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Mhm.
But this activity has been going on far more frequently than usual. I've heard, some of my informants believe it's the work of Xanathar and his guild. As he says Xanathar, he's like, ah. You see JV Nevercaught kind of like, it's an ever so slight gesture that it tweaks him a little bit. The name.
Gotcha. Humpadink. Kind of like that. All right. Xanathar. Did you say Xanathar? Shit. I'm trying to remember. Part of the Zentarum?
No, those two are different agencies.
Okay. Oh, it's a different agency.
That's a common misconception.
You see,
I'm trying to
they're
keep.
McDonald's. We're McDowells.
What is this McDonald's you speak of?
No, but they're McDowells.
What the hell is McDowell's? Is this
Oh, it
some
was
dwarf? Is this some dwarf thing?
No, with dwarf.
No, it definitely
at me.
sounds like some dwarf thing.
I mean, it could
Well,
be.
he seems to be adventurous in the bedroom, so possibly a dwarf has been in his past.
No,
Oh.
they were competing restaurants in
Nah, it
in a
definitely
town.
sounds. It definitely. Or JB never caught. It's like, nah, I could see you getting diggy or jiggy with one of those deep gnomes. I get it. The Underdark is not the most pleasant place to be.
It is lonely, I'll tell you what.
Now tell me, how is the city of spiders?
The city of spiders.
You would know this to be the nickname for Menzo Branson.
I would know this to be the nickname of what?
Menzo Branson, the town that you came from.
Oh. Well, it was homey and warm.
He
Lived
laughs.
with my mother.
He's
City
like,
of
that doesn't
Spiders.
sound right.
I look at him and smile.
He smiles back. He's like, well, anyways, if you could investigate that family in any regard, that would be much appreciated. And as he walks by you, Draxon, he hands you a piece of paper.
All right.
As he bows and he's like, I bid you all adieu.
And have a great day, sir. Say, good to see you again. Don't be a stranger now.
He walks away without acknowledging your last request, as he kind of is skipping out.
And I just have a perplexed look on my face.
I nod to him as he leaves for the front door.
Oh, did you put it on Discord?
I have not.
Oh.
I will just whisper it to you because we'll use that feature.
Yeah, I
do
didn't
you-
know that was a thing. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Wait, how do we whisper to the DM or GM Dogpike? I suppose whisper Dogpike.
Yeah, it's /whisper
Nope.
GM. You can just put
Yeah.
GM.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Or you don't even have to type out whisper. You can just do /W.
Ooh. Look at all these hotkeys we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says.
All right.
Well, he's like, or Vola's like, well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, actually. Say, what's going on with that character over there? And I like point my thumb like behind me at Maloon.
He's like, well, he hasn't done a whole lot, if I'm being honest. He kind of either is here and looking at his axe, or and then he walks straight home. Occasionally he'll go to work and do the bare minimum. It seems I've kind of been keeping in contact with the Grey Order myself. He's like, for the most part, seems to be harmless.
All right. Well, we do appreciate you taking up that task for us. I believe we still have to follow him for another day or two, so we can take care of that ourselves from here on in. Now that we've opened.
Okay, well, if you say so, then I will no longer be keeping my watchful eye on.
Well, thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
Anytime.
Then we will definitely look into the
Attacks in the city.
the tax in the city of the dead for you.
Yeah. He's like, well, as long as you can do that for me, then I think we're in good shape.
Until next time, then.
Till next time.
Turn and walk out to Severn.
Okay.
Life of sin got me in.
All right. So, what is your plan then for the rest of the day?
So the four of us are now in a group.
You are in a group, yes.
Well, it seems we have two options in front of us. However, I can't help but wonder about how JB Nevercott knew so much about us.
Well, he seems like he's into that type of thing.
What do you mean? What did he know about us?
You mean
You should know, you orphan maker.
As Draxon says, orphan maker, Vaku seems to glaze over again.
the fuck is happening to him? I kind of whisper under my breath.
Vaku.
Said I'm worried. Vaku. Vaku.
Vaku.
He reaches, snaps in front of his face.
How many times do you snap?
Just two.
His eyes do not glaze over, or do not return from the glazed over look. An additional
Just
time.
emitting this low guttural sound this whole time.
Not even. You kind of look like you're ready to get a command.
Oh, good.
Like you've been
That's
programmed.
fun. Like I'm a Russian sleeper agent. Great.
Vaku, are you all right?
He's like, yes, master.
Ready to comply.
Vaku, go get me a beer.
He does not respond to you.
Ah! Well, I thought that was gonna work.
Vaku, come here and stand next to me.
He comes and stands next to you.
What is happening?
Vaku. Return to your normal state.
Vaku, as he says, return to your normal state. Vaku's eyes are no longer glazed over.
Yeah, exactly. So what were we talking about? He doesn't know anything about us.
You also notice you are now standing next to Draxon instead of over by Severin.
Standing in a different place.
Hey Vaku, you want to see a magic trick?
Sure, I love magic. Let's see it.
Orphan maker.
Your eyes are glazed over
Oh
now.
my god.
I turn around, go behind him.
I run and hide, but like I'm just like out of the way now.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Hiding behind a couch or something. Shit, where's that? MDD.
Okay, yeah, you are hidden.
And then I say, return to your normal state.
As this occurs, Vaku, you notice that Drexen and Volmok are no longer in front of you. You only see Severin.
Wow, that's weird. Did you guys learn how to teleport?
Very worried.
Actually, I've kind of known how to teleport.
As he startles you because he's behind you now.
Right.
Boo.
Boo.
Pretty good magic trick, right?
That was quite impressive. I mean, I knew you were a warlock. I didn't know just the extent of your dark arts.
I come walking back towards him.
Well, we have a serious problem on our hands right now. As this is not good.
What problem? I don't know what you're talking about.
I look at Vomok and Severin.
I don't remember seeing Tavlin and Sable for a while, but do we know how they became orphaned?
You have no idea how they became.
I mean, I just kind of saying on.
Who's Sable?
Sable is the
little kids.
Yeah, the little kids. Your kid, your child labor.
Helpers, yeah, or child labor. Child labor
Nice.
force.
Well, it's obvious to me, Vaku, you have some work to do. Should probably dive into your past a little bit, figure out where you are.
It doesn't seem like he even knows. Baku, do you know what just happened?
No, you guys
You-
teleported, and
Do you know anything about your past?
I mean a bit. I was abandoned at the monastery as a baby. I met my mother, and then she died.
Hmm. Well, whenever someone says two specific words to you, you gloss over and gain a Russian accent.
That's weird. What 2 words?
I'm not
What's
going to say it again.
You said it already?
Yeah, that was my magic trick because you
Or-
glaze yourself over and go to some other place, and then just whoever says those 2 words, they can command you.
Thinking of all the possibilities right now.
I know, just like if he ever does something we don't like in combat, one of us as an incidental can just yell those 2 words at him.
He's a changeling. We can have so much fun.
This is gonna be bad.
What's really concerning to me is that I have attempted to detect magic near you many times. I have not detected any. Whatever is happening to you is a non-magical fiction.
Well, that's interesting.
Did you still have a detect magic up?
No, it
Oh,
disappeared.
not at the moment, but
How long does it last? Like a minute?
It does last a minute. Yeah.
up to 10. Yeah, and it
But
took more
you're
than 10
saying
minutes to get
like in
here.
the past though, like other
Yeah,
times that you've done it in the past, nothing magical has come out of him.
right. Hmm.
Well, that is a big problem we're gonna have to deal with, possibly. If someone were to gain
Well, you
knowledge
guys say so.
of that over you, then you could potentially become our enemy.
Yeah, you wonder who else may know this about him.
Can I
JB never caught knew it, but not even Vaku did.
Can I think back about what
Oh,
JB Nevercott
yeah.
said after he said that? Did he say anything?
Give any commands?
You did not give any commands.
But
Actually, give me a history check.
Bum 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 bum
Kill
bum.
the
Rabbit.
Kill the rabbit.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do remember he did not give any commands.
But he snapped his fingers. Is that right?
Yes, he snapped his fingers 3 times.
3 times.
I remember none of this.
You remember none of it.
You're right. This indeed could become a problem. Not to mention, he is the only one that has the trolls or puzzles deed in his name. If someone were to want to take that away from us and knew this about him, that wouldn't be very hard for them to do.
I guess I would agree, but I'm more worried about him becoming our enemy.
Yeah.
Someone's able to do that.
Do you have any enemies that you're aware of, Vaku, that you can recall?
None that I recall. I mean, there was a group of bandits that attacked the monastery. That's what killed my mother. But I think they were just trying to steal what we had.
It seems
Khajiit had wares.
by a theme. Sorry, what?
I said Khajiit had wares, and they wanted the wares.
Huh.
Well, maybe this is not the place to be talking about this.
Good point.
As you guys
I agree.
mention that, you do see um what's the fuck's his nuts name?
What's the fuck's this?
Maloon
Balloon.
War Dragon.
Yes, he has actually gotten up at this point and is heading out the door.
Gentlemen, on me, follow my mark. And I'll try to run out after him and try to not lose sight of him, but also be stealthy.
Okay,
I was gonna say.
give me a stealth check. Okay, you're pretty hidden for the most part. What's the
You
rest?
feel
of you?
hidden.
Severin is.
I'm following.
Yeah, Severin knows that she's not a.
The dead, which is convenient, as Volo told us of some attacks going on in the city of the dead, causing a lot of issues, dismemberments, gruesome bloodiness, so to say. He asked us to take, and
Makes sense. Grisly murders doesn't sound like robbery.
it sounds like it's been going on for some time as well. So something we need to look into sooner than later, it seems. Secondly, JB Nevercaught wants us to investigate a royal family, which we have some hesitations about, maybe, or I do personally, but possibly can talk about that another time.
Mm-hmm.
And JB Nevercaught, as you noticed, seems to know an awful lot about all of us, not just Faku.
Really? Didn't Draxon try to give him another name?
Yeah, Jarlaxle, I believe it was.
Or Laxel Bainray?
Do I hear them talking?
I'd say yeah, you probably hear them. They aren't trying to hide this conversation.
Oh, shit.
All right. I look back at them. And I say, "How do you know that name?"
You yourself said it to JB Nevercaught about 8 days ago.
You do recall you definitely call them out in front of the entire group.
Okay. But he told me that he was not that person.
He did say he was not that person.
And yet he seems to have information on all four of us. So it seems like there was no indication before
Or
2 or 3 weeks ago that we would ever meet.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
In October.
Down in Burnsville?
Yeah.
Nice. So he has like woodworking tools and all that, and like a
No,
shop.
no. This is in his garage. Me and
Yeah.
Shri and then and Drizzle. We all worked on this.
Nice.
Dude. It is
Sick.
nice.
Yeah. So
With Fantasy Ground, wait, I did have a question about it. That Nick brought up. You know how sometimes it's like, all right, your multiplier rolls 6d8 or whatever. How you just have like an exorbitant amount of dice you're gonna have?
oh yeah, I have a whole. You should see my dice hoard. It is a lot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I suppose if it's using Fantasy Grounds, you could just roll digitally
The
too, I
only-
suppose,
Well,
but
no, for Fantasy Grounds, it's just for the maps. So you roll everything in person.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So this is I built this for my other campaign. If Josh, you ever come to Minnesota and we want to do an in-person session, we could do that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Did so?
go
Did
for
you like take? Was there like a design that you based it off of, or like followed?
yeah,
or
there was a design I followed, but I
Okay.
I added
'Cause I'm
some
like,
of the cosmetic stuff to it, and
Yeah.
like my worry would be like, oh, you didn't think about putting in where does the cable for the TV go when you set it in there,
Yeah, I've looked into different designs for them, and people have designed them, and then they just like sell you the designs online. Is that how you guys got it?
no, I found the design on YouTube, and then I just did it.
Yeah. Right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, looks sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited. I'm hoping the flocking took as well as I hope it did, because there's a lot of excess flock on there right now that I need to dump.
I'm assuming you still need to like sand it and finish it and all that. Are
It
you
is
gonna
finished.
are you
This
gonna
I was
is-
gonna say no. I
are you gonna
love
like
the
coat it with anything specifically,
It has.
or
I put 3 coats of polyurethane on it.
Yeah, I love the worn finish to it though for this purpose.
Yeah, it just looks very good.
what kind of wood is it?
Poplar.
Pop.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's super sweet.
Yeah, poplar.
Cup
And
holders, dice trays, TV slot in the middle,
Mhm.
felt thing to roll onto.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna put something on the TV, like over the TV, like a pane
Yep,
of glass or something like that.
I have what's it called? An acrylic sheet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, perfect. So then there's not gonna be any glare.
Yep, exactly.
And the dice can just roll across it.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet, dude. So sweet.
Yeah. So
You should get one of those sticks that the craps dealers have, you know.
Yeah, one of those little L-shaped sticks.
Yep, where then you can like push
cool.
the dice, where it's like, all right, here's 68.
Yeah,
And
collect
you-
the dice.
Yep,
Dude, that would be nice.
that would be sweet.
yeah. So I'm hoping it'll turn. Won't have to put any more polyurethane because we have session tonight, Ed. So I'm hoping I can after this I'll head down to the cities, finish up the last little bit of it, and then get it all set up for tonight.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, like I said, if we and then this is also something specifically for Zach, and we can take a quick break here if people need to go to the bathroom while we're talking about this, um, for campaign 2 for our Monday group,